Good afternoon, everyone. This is Wildwolf Gaming 99. Welcome back to, well, I guess regular scheduled streaming and more Cardfight Vanguard. Between now and last time, things have occurred, and I have made a new deck. Or a few new decks, with one still being in the process of being built. This is the Rose Guard. Kind Lordling Granfia. Next, I will drop Prolific Oranges in order to ride future Suzerain Granfia. Next, I call Fairy of Candor Darien to rear guard. And Farm and Pumpkin to rear guard. Activate Farm and Pumpkin's skill. Call a plant token. Move Farm and Pumpkin up. Fairy of Candor's skill. Call another flower. Nextly, plant boosts Granfia and an attack on the Vanguard. Give the crit to Granfia and the power to the Pumpkin. Pumpkin boosted by plant attacks. I don't guard. Welcome to the stream, by the way. No guard. Ride Genius Wise Wolf Granfia. Future Suzerain Granfia skill activates. Calling Plant. Kander's skill. Retire Pumpkin for Plant Token. Plant Token boosted by Plant Token attacks. Granthea boosted by Plant Token attacks. Give the crit to Granthea and the power to the Plant Token. Plant Token boosted by Darien attacks. Let's see. I will guard this one. No guard. Guard. No guard. Of course. Oh well. Genius Wise Wolf Granthea's skill. Ride Lavian Lord Granthea at no cost. Next, I Soul Blast 1 to call a Noble Rose, Noblesse Rose to rear guard. Next, I'll draw one. That's not great. So a handful of triggers and a Persona Ride next turn. End main phase. Go into battle phase. Activate Darien skill. Counter blast. One to draw. Granthea boosted by Noblesse Rose attacks. Doesn't go through because perfect guard. Mushrooms. And an over trigger. Waste of an over trigger right there. Oh well. And due to the fact I have no other rear guards, save for the one that's currently in the back pumping flowers, I'm not going to be able to use that skill. Guard. No guard. Give the power to Granfia. Guard. He's gonna get rid of Noblest Rose Garden anyway. It doesn't matter if his attack doesn't hit, it still gets the number of attacks up. Yep. And because of this chicanery, they must call 3, which is a no. And that's death! It's gonna be like this today, isn't it, game? Rock, rock, rock. Going second. Throw all triggers back into the deck. Hope to God don't get any more. Got more anyway. Fuck. Excuse my language. Draw 1. Call the shrooms. Shrooms is skill. Moving shrooms into the soul. Call 2. Call 2 tokens. The plants attack. Of course. Granfia attempts to swing. And nothing. Big ol' goose egg. No guard twice. Hey, Joe. How you doing? I've made a few new decks since last time. Call plant. Right now, this is the Rose Guard that you're seeing on the field right now. Call Ran Orangerine. Orangerine's skill. Call another plant. Plant attacks the rear guard. Really need to watch more of the Vangaurd series, because all these references are lost on me, because it's been a long time. The last one I saw was when Stride... The last time I watched the anime was when Stride came out as a concept. So I have a lot to catch up on. Give the power to Granfia. And you're going to punch plants, which honestly doesn't matter considering I just need to wait for Rose to hit the field. Yeah, but this man with this deck has the potential to punch over an over trigger, which I find obscene. More absurd than obscene. Soul Blast 1, drop the shrooms. To Superior Call, Noblest Rose. Next, I call... Next, I activate Prolific Oranges, Counterblast 1. Along with calling another Ran Orangerine. Ran Skill. Next, I call Farm and Pumpkin to rear guard. Pumpkin Skill, Soul Blast 1. Next, I'll draw 1. And now, activate skill the two Ran's battle skills. Pumping Rose up to 55,000. The rear guard Ran without Pumpkin attacks the grade 2 rear guard. Gentle Wolf in the Forest, unleash your hidden potential. Lavian Lord Rampia, boosted by Noblest Rose, attacks the Vanguard. I drop 5 roses. Have you stand and swing. And lastly, the last Ran boosted by Farming Pumpkin also attacks the rear guard. He is not happy with the fact that guard with Pumpkin. He is not happy with the fact that Pumpkin, that the oranges exist and are just dropping. And are making it so that I can drop. And he's going to punch Rose. He's not going to punch Rose. He's going to get rid of the 2 oranges. That makes sense, but is disappointing. I will guard this. because double trigger is required. In order to get through. Next up, Persona Ride. And I call Fairy of Candor Darien to rear guard. Activate Pumpkin skill. Soul Blast 1 to call 2 new flowers to rear guard. Activate Prolific Oranges. Counterblast 1 again to call 2 more. Next up, call Vendor Protector Stigald to rear guard, along with Luster Impact Dragon. Darien's skill. Soul Blast 1, Counter Blast 1 to draw. And now, Luster Impact Dragon, boosted by Farman Pumpkin, attacks the Vanguard. Lavian Lord Granfia, boosted by Noblest Rose, attacks the Vanguard. Give the critical and the power to Luster Impact. Second check, another Shrooms. Give the power to Luster Impact and have it stand up. Since Luster Impact stood, counter Soul Blast 1 to draw and gain another plus 5,000. Do you have another Perfect Guard in hand? You do not, but you have an Overtrigger, so it doesn't matter. And lastly, Stigald, boosted by Darien, attacks the Vanguard. And he remains at 4, the Jerk. Guard. No guard. Guard and intercept. This is another loss. I can already tell. Goodbye. So this deck does not counter hit, is just outplayed by his deck constantly removing crap from my field. Call Koth Blaze. It's either this or go for Thunder, and go for Narukami, and do force removal on with Kaiser Vermilion each turn, which I am tempted to do. Energy Blast 3 to draw 1. Draw again. Next up, call 2 copies of Stealth Fiend Shenri to rear guard. Shenri attacks. The left Shenri attacks. And now the Vanguard attacks. No guard. No guard. Let's see what you got, mother. Ride. Drop you. Draw. Energy Blast 3. Soul Blast 1. Alright, I'm forgetting how this works. It has been a minute. Move both Shenries back. Call Rumbling Shear to the left. And Drag Ritter Jadon to the right. Flame Severing Dragon Baldrus attacks the Vanguard. Give Baldrus the boost and stand back up. Baldrus attacks again. Give the crit to Baldrus and the power to Rumbling Shear. Rumbling Shear boosted by Stealth Fiend Shenri. Attacks. Shenri's skill. Move Shinri into the soul. Drag Ritter Jadon boosted by Shinri attacks. Shinri's skill. Making him drop both of his perfect guards. Which is awesome. And he only has one card in hand, so he can't do Field Flood next turn. He's going to have to drop and draw. Move other Shenri into the soul. So he only has one card in hand. And can do Superior Calls, but he does have enough to get a proper triple swing out. No guard. No guard. Give the boost to Baldrus. No guard. And just in case you pull trigger, guard. Ride. Okay, I forget all of Koth-Blaze's skills. Alright, I will drop Baldrus' skill. Draw. Call Ember Breath Dragon to rear guard. Koth Blaze's skill, Counterblast 1. Call Jadon to rear guard. Have Tarian go into the soul. Jadon's skill, Counterblast 1. And send Aggress Blue to the drop zone. Along with Ascendance Assault. Activate Ember Breath skill. Add Ember Breath to the hand for next turn. Lastly, calling Firepole Emperor Dajaru to rear guard. Dajaru's skill, Rest Dajaru. To put you to the bottom of the deck. Ember Breath attempts to swing at the Vanguard. Heal trigger nonsense or game? Over trigger nonsense. Pass. Move Ember Breath into the soul. Dajaru's skill, moving him into the soul to give Koth Blaze plus 15. Guard. Unless you pull double trigger, that's the game. No double trigger. Superior Persona Ride, another Fire Immolation Dragon, Koth Blaze. Call Ember Breath Dragon. Dragritter Jadon attacks. Kothblaze attacks. That's a guaranteed one, but not guaranteed another. Front trigger's good, though. Kothblaze's skill. Soul Blast. 2 cards with the same name as this. Choose up to Soul Blast 2. I really wish they got this. They made the text boxes bigger for this. This is why I don't like playing Kothblaze. Until the end of the turn. That's that. Yeah, there's still a hero deck in the works. And I still need to get more cards for the Blitz deck.
Vangaurd に興味があるんだよね。よろしくね。
Flag Raising of Courage, Vangaurd. Drop you for cost. Move you into the soul. Draw 1. Call Cosmore and Stealth Fiend Shinri. Cosmore attacks the Vangaurd. Of course. Hope for trigger, no trigger. I'm trying to read, game. You're not helping.
ダメージチェックゲットクリティカルトリガークリティカルプラスパワープラス
He's gonna swing for cause more.
リアガードにアタック
Yep. I will guard for that.
ガードターンエンド私のターンドロー
Move Cosmore back. Move Shinri back. And Shooting Star Vigilia's skill. I should have used Stardust Blade. That was my bad.
ノーガードドライブチェック
2 grade 3s, 2 Stardust Blades, and 2 perfect triggers. So I'm getting punched a lot next turn.
ターンエンドスタンドアンドドローサイドスキル発動
So I'm going to take no guard.
ノーガードダメージチェックヴァンガードにアタックスキル発動完全ガードドライブチェックスキルトリガー
Of course.
パワープラスドライブチェック
Don't pull a crit. Because 3 damage, 2 damage is better than
ガードにアタック
5.
パワープラス
Yeah, not guarding against that.
ノーガードダメージチェックゲットヒールトリガー
Heal.
パワープラスターンエンド私のターンドロー オーダー発動
Call Inductance Dragon to rear guard.
エリアルコール スキル発動バインド
Find one. Call another Inductance Dragon to rear guard. And lastly, call Flag Raising Courage Fanbear to rear guard. Now, Inductance Dragon boosted by Shenri attacks. Shenri's skill. Shenri moves into the soul. Boosted by Inductance Dragon. Rewrite the star Verigula attacks. Counterblast 1. Heal 1. Give the power to Inductance Dragon. Inductance Dragon attacks. Lastly, attack. Waste of a crit trigger. Move you into the soul and charge 1. Yay! Perfect over-trigger timing. You don't get to hit me. You don't get to hit me. You don't get to hit me. Enjoy hitting the rear guard, you jerk. No guard, don't care. You can't hit the Vanguard. You can't hit the Vanguard. You jerky jerk. I know. Persona Ride. Next, activate, rewrite the start. Vigorilla's skill. Bind. Call. Call. Soul Blast 1. Call another Inductance Dragon to rear guard. Inductance Dragon skill. Soul Blast Shenri. No targets. Call Urswurs. Do 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 do. Regalia boosted by Inductance Dragon attacks. Will you drop a Sentinel? You will. Alright. Give all the power to Fan. Give all the power and crit to Fanbear. Another Persona Ride next turn. Urswurs boosted by Inductance Dragon attack. Fanbear boosted by Cosmore attacks. You had 2 Sentinels in hand, you jerk. Meh, put you into the soul charge. And another Fanbear in hand for next turn. No guard. Burning Flail. Crit trigger. Give the power to Vrygula. Guard. No crit shenanigans for you, jerk.
完全ガード ターンエンド私のターンドロー
Persona Ride.
ペルソナライド
Call. Flag raising of courage. Fanfare. Soul Blast 1.
パワープラス
Give power to everybody.
スキル発動
Energy Blast 3. Find the rear guard. No. Stuff for you.
エリアルカー
Replace Inductance Dragon with Inductance Dragon. Urzwurs, boosted by Inductance Dragon, attacks the Vanguard. Oh, there's your second to last Sentinel. Regula, boosted by Inductance Dragon, attacks. Counter Blast.
発動
Urzwurs, please stand back up.
カードドライブチェックゲットフロントトリガーパワープラスドライブチェック
Oh, did you run out of material? No, you had one card in left. I'm betting that was a grade 3. I'm betting that was a grade 3 that you had in hand. Goodbye.
やったー
I'm mildly disappointed that there is no VP boost for remaining under 3 damage.
負けちゃったどのデッキを使う
行くぞ。
勝てるデッキがそう言ってる
さあ、行くぞ。
スタンドアップバンガー
僕のターン、ドロー。ライド。エネルギージェネレーターをセット。ターン。
ド私のターンドロー
Right, Rising Smith Zed Halons. Drop you.
エネルギージェネレーターをセット
Activate Smith Apprentice Zed Halon's skill. Draw 1. Activate Rising Smith Zed Halon's skill to search for the forge. Or more specifically to call Wrought Iron Knight Hadid to rear guard. Wrought Iron Knight Hadid attacks Little Sage Marin.
にアタック
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
Rising Smith Zedhalons attacks the Vanguard.
ガード
ドライブチェック
何よダメージチェック
ターンエン
スタンドドローライドスキル発動スキル発動メリオルコールコールコールコールヴァンガード
That's really screwy placement. That's really terrible placement considering K should be behind Bedveer, meaning Lint Breath should be over in front of Wingull.
ノーガードダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック
ノーガードダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック
ガー
That is my only complaint about his card placement, though.
ド私のターンドロー
Ride, Wrought Iron Dragon Zedhalons. Drop you. Wrought Iron Dragon Zedhalon searches for the Forge, finds the Forge, and I play the Forge.
セットオーダー
Jordy LaForge. Next, call Wrought Iron Solar Dragon, Lightning Surge Dragon to rear guard. Twice. Along with Drag Ritter Hardy. Drag Ritter Hardy's skill, Counter Blast 1. Get rid of Glint Breath, I guess. Activate the Forge.
パワープラス
Give the Lightning Surge on the left the boost. Lightning Surge attacks. Since it was chosen by the Forge, Counter Blast 1. Draw 1.
ガード
ヴァンガードの
Dra-
アタック
Wrought Iron Dragon Zedhalon's attacks.
ノーガー
ドライブチェック
ドダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック
Last Lightning Surge attacks.
ダメージチェックヒールトリガーパワープラス
ターンエン
僕のターンドローライドスキル発動コールスキル発動ヴァンガードにアタック
What? You're not gonna... Seriously? Oh, okay. You know what? I want to take the hit.
ドライブチェックドライブチェックドライブチェック
You are not going to pull a trigger.
ダメージチェックゲットフロントトリガーパワープラスダメージチェック
ターン
私のターンドローン
Search for another forge. Add forge.
セットオーダー
Play forge. Draw one. That's another wrought iron dragon Zedhalons. Call stealth dragon Tensa Stead. I get, and Ravaging Dragon. Activate Forge once. Activate Forge twice. Zedhalons, boosted by Hardy, attacks the Vanguard. Counterblast 1 to get Triple Drive online.
ガード
ドライブチェックゲットフロントトリガー
Front trigger 1. Front trigger.
ドライブ
Second trigger? No. Third trigger.
ドライブチェック
Nada. Ravaging Dragon attacks Majesty Lord Blaster.
ダメージチェックドローポイントパワープラス
Lightning Surge Dragon, boosted by Tensa Stead, attacks the Vanguard. Yeah, I'm not going to draw. No.
ノーガー
I'm activating Tensa Stead's skill. Not your skill. Tensa Stead's skill. Activating Tensa Stead's skill. Counterblast 1 and retire Tensa Stead. To search for another copy of Wrought Iron Dragon King Zedhalons.
ターンエンド
スタンドアンドドローペルソナライドコールスキル発動
Divine Sister Biscotti.
メリオルコール
Ah, he does have Cordelia in that deck. He just never got to pull it before.
スキル発動
Perfect guard. Drop the grade 2 Zedhalons in hand.
完全ガード
ドライブチェッククリティカルトリガークリティカルプラスパワープラスドライブチェックヴァンガードにアタック
No guard.
ノーガードダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック
Intercept with Lightning Surge. And guard. Right, Wrought Iron Dragon King Zed Halans. Soul Blast, search for the forge. Play the forge. Call Wrought Iron General Dragon, Fierce Galar Dragon to rear guard. Next up, activate the forge once. Twice. Three times. Ravaging Dragon attacks.
Guard.
Wrought Iron Dragon King Zed Halans attacks. Zed Halans skill. Counterblast 1.
Guard.
First check. Crit trigger. Give all effects to Zed Halans. Second check. Another Ravaging Dragon. Last check. Heal trigger. Once again, give all effects to Zed Halans.
ダメージチェック。
もう一回そうこなくっちゃ。どのデッキを使う？
Still need Dinos, still need Direct Forte, Sender Ferris. Blazing Dragon Reborn, Blazing Illusionless Strife, and Blazing Dragon Reborn. So I'm gonna check Blazing Dragon Reborn real quick, see if I can get this deck off the ground.
どうするんだ？
Merciless Count Botus. Galactic Bee Hero Rampart Aspida.
た来てくれよな。
どのデッキを使う？
Yeah, this deck's still missing cards because I still need 4 copies of Dinos. And I still need 3 more copies of Foriel. Sadly. This deck I don't really want to use because it's kind of a cluster truck if it works. It's kind of a hit or miss if it works or not. Because sometimes it hits, most of the time it misses. Oh, this is gonna be fun, considering the game really loves Kanji. Really, really loves him.
Vangaurd. 僕のターン。ドロー。ライト。エネルギージェネレーターをセット。スキル発動。スペリオルコード。
To an absurd degree. It loves him. Call Shenri. Shenri attacks the Vanguard. Guard. Why? It's the first turn. Oh, you wanted to get him into the drop zone to cycle him back into the deck. That makes sense.
ドライブチェック
ダメージチェック
ターンエン
僕のターンドローライトスキル発動コースキル発動コーススキル発動
Or was it to put him into the soul? It was to put him into the soul, not put him in the bottom of the deck. It was to put him into the soul. He's at 6, and he's only on grade 2. 6 soul cards, and he's only grade 2. Jeez.
パワープラス
リアガードにアタックだ
ノーガード
ドライブチェックターンウェイ
私のターンドローン
Soul Blast, put you on the bottom of the deck. Energy Blast 3 to draw 1. Next up, call Soaring Sun Prisons Forward and Revertus.
コールスキル発動パワープラス
Along with I guess another Revertus, Forward and Revertus. 'Call Massive Bullets, Dust Storm, Mass Bullets of Dust Storm, Urbanus. And attack. Why are you guarding me so thoroughly?
ヴァンガードにアタック
ノーガードダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック
ノーガード
ドライブチェックゲットクリティカルトリガー
Give all effects to the Vanguard.
パワープラス
ダメージチェックヒールトリ
Putting him at 3.
パワープラスダメージチェック
ターンエン
僕のドローライドスキル発動
And his Purgatory Dragon Deity Favnir has hit the field. Put you into the drop zone.
スキル発動
No guard.
ダメージチェック
スキル発動。ヴァンガードにアタック。
No guard.
ドライブチェック。ドライブチェック。
ダメージチェックゲットクリティカルトリガー
Give all effects to the Vanguard.
パワープラス
スキル発動。ヴァンガードにアタックだ。
Just in case.
ガード
ドライブチェック。ヒールトリ
Of course.
パワープラス。
I expected it to trigger, I just didn't expect it to be a heal trigger.
ヴァンガード
I expected it to be a crit trigger, considering how much... Considering man... The next turn, man is immediately at 2300.
No guard ダメージチェック
Permanently.
ターンエ
2300 and plus 1 critical next turn. Energy charge 3. Next up, activate Wirabel's skill. Once. Twice. Three times. Next up, search the drop zone, activate Ragritter Nahala's skill. Binding Nahala. Next, call Stealth Fiend Shinri to rear guard, along with Ragritter Bishara. Bishara's skill. Counterblast 1. Get rid of that last card in your rear guard, buddy boy. You are alone, as always. Now. Irvine's boosts Wirabel Dragon and an assault on the Vanguard. First check, heal trigger. Get rid of the turned over card. Give the boost to Forward and Revertus. Second check. Nothing there. Next up, Wirabel stands. And Irviz stands after Soul Blasting 1. And again! Ishara attacks.
ノーガードダメージチェック
There's no way it's gonna be this easy. There's no way it's gonna be this easy. He's gotta have something in hand. Shenri's skill.
ノーガード
Are you serious?
ダメージチェック
I'm not gonna say that's bad, but
もう一回
considering it's a pain in the butt to beat him when the game really, really loves him. But... Huh?
どう
おい、うっせえな。
楽しみにしているすまない
If that's the case, there might be something they have in common.
?どのデッキにする？
くそ。
始めよ
行くぜ。
スタート。バンガード。
俺のターン、ドロー。ダイエネルギージェネレーターをセット。スキル発動。スキル発動。
スタンド&ドロー。
Drop Mugain. Right, little Sage Marin.
セット。スキル発動。
Call. Knight of Old Faith, Cordelia. Cordelia boosts Marin in an attack on the Vanguard.
ノーガード。
ドライブチェック。ドロートリガー。パワープラス。
ダメージチェック。
ターンエンド。
俺のターン、ドロー。ダイス。スキル発
Seriously? Alright.
ダメージチェックダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック。
ノーガードダメージチェック私のターンドローライドスキル発動スキル発動
Retire you, and then call Protection Magic Horobi to rear guard, along with Blaster Dark. Dark skill, Counter Blast 1.
スキル発動
And lastly, I call Blaster Blade. Blaster Blade attacks.
ガード。
Blaster Blade, the Vanguard boosted by Night of Old Faith Cordelia attacks.
ノーガード。
ドライブチェック
Nothing there.
ダメージチェック。
Lastly,
ヴァンガードにアタック
Blaster Dark attack. Why?
ガード。
ターンエンド
スタンドアンドドロー。
Why you guard all my rear guard attacks but let the Vanguard attack go through? Weird.
セットオーダー。スキル発動。スキル発動。パワープラス。コール。スキル発動。
It's incredibly weird.
ヴァンガードにアタック。スキル発動。メディオルコール。
That should be good enough.
ドライブチェック。 ヴァンガードにアタック。スキル発動。パワープラス。
Guard.
ガード私のターンドローライド
Ride, Majesty Lord Blaster. Next, I call fuck it. Call Life-Saving Angel Kubriel to the right, and call another copy of Blaster Dark to the left. Counter Blast 1. Put Kubriel into the drop zone. Retire the grade 1 in the backity back. Call Blaster Blade. Counterblast again. Put your grade 3 into the drop zone. Next up, Blaster Dark, boosted by Blaster Blade, attacks the Vanguard.
ノーガードダメージチェック
And Blaster Blade, boosted by Blaster Dark, attacks the Vanguard. Lastly, Majesty Lord Blaster, boosted by Knight of Old Faith Cordelia, attacks the Vanguard. Now, move Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark into the Soul.
ドライブチェック
First check,
ドライブ
second check.
光トリガー
Give all effects to the Vanguard.
パワープラスドライブチェックオーバートリガー
Give all effects to the Vanguard.
ダメージチェックオーバートリガーパワープラスダメージチェック
So he's at 5 now
ダメージチェック
because of that over trigger luck of his.
ターンエンドスタートアウトドローペルソナライドセットオーダースキル発動バインドスキル発動
And he bound up Cordelia.
パワープラス
Now I gotta search for another Cordelia. How many Cordelias do I have in the deck? 2. I have 2 left in the deck.
コールヴァンガードにアタックスキル発動パワープラス
No guard.
ダメージチェック
スキル発動ヴァンガードにアタックスキル発動メニューコール
Seriously?
スキル発動クリティカルプラス
I have to hope he doesn't have a crit trigger.
ガード
ドライブチェック
Or he doesn't pull a crit trigger. More specifically, he pulled a heal trigger, meaning he's back up to 2 free damage.
ダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタックスキル発動パワープラス
ガード
ヴァンガードにアタック
ガード 私のターンドロー
Persona Ride.
ペルソナライド
And because no Cordelia, I can't do any boosty shenaniganry. So without Cordelia, the entire field, the entire deck falls apart. That's just great. Call 2 copies of Emmeline, Soul Blast. Majesty Lord Blaster attacks. Activate both Emmeline's skills. Along with moving both copies of Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark into the Soul. And a front trigger. That's really good. That was an overguard and a half, though. Unless he pulls another heal trigger, that's game. Though, I think since this is the first stream back, not sure. One more. I got one more in me. One more card fight. Really wished I pulled a Rising Phoenix, but this works too. Yeah, this definitely works. Call Static Crack Dragon to the left. Spark Spike Dragon to the right. Static Crack attacks.
ノーガードだ。ダメージチェック。
Spark Spike attacks.
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
And lastly, Red River Dragoon attacks the Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
ノーガードだ。
ドライブチェック。
And that's a Flare Strike.
ダメージチェック。
ターンエンド。
俺のターンだ。ドロー。ライト。スキルを発動。ゴール。スキルを発動。パワープラス。ゴール。ヴァンガードにアタックだ。
No guard.
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
ヴァンガードにアタックだ。
No guard.
ドライブチェック。
ダメージチェック。クリティカルトリガー。
Give all effects to the Vanguard.
パワープラス。
リアガードにアタックだ。
Yeah, that's not happening. Guard.
ガード。
ターンエン
I already have a good picture of victory going in my head. Yep. Drop you.
スキル発動。
Search. Grab Eternal Thunderbolt. Move Spark Spike back. Move Static Rack back. Call Draconic Death Scythe to the right and Draconic Death Scythe
コール。
to the left. Static Rack Dragon skill.
パワープラス。
Next, call another Spark Spike replacing Static Rack Dragon in the rear guard. Static Rack skill giving the Spark Spike that replaced him a power bonus. And lastly, call another Red River Dragoon to rear guard. Now,
ヴァンガードにアタック。
Draconic Death Scythe attacks the Vanguard.
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
The other Draconic Death Scythe attacks the Vanguard.
ガードだ。
Lastly, Red Thunderstorm Dragoon boosted by Red River Dragoon attacks the Vanguard.
スキルを発動。完全ガード。
ドライブ
First
チェッ
check.
ク。クリティカルトリガー。
Dang. Give all effects to the Vanguard.
プラス。パワープラス。 ターンエンド。
俺のターンだ。ドロー。ライト。スキルを発動。コール。スキルを発動。コール。ヴァンガードにアタックだ。
ノーガード。
No guard.
ダメージチェック。よし、ヒールトリガー。パワープラス。
ヴァンガードにアタックだ。 ドライブチェック
Lest you pull a trigger.
ドライブ
That's all she wrote.
リアガードにアタックだ
No! You are not smacking Death Sight. Go away.
ガー
You are not breaking my picture of victory. Alright. Drop the Flare Strike. Call. Ride. Draconic Kaiser Vermilion. Add another Draconic Kaiser Vermilion to hand.
ドオーダー
Play. Activate you. Counterblast 1. Give the power to you and the power to you.
パワープラス
Next, draw 1. That works. And now, Spark Spike Draconic Kaiser Vermilion boosted by Red River Dragoon. Attacks, get rid of you and get rid of. You know what? No. You and
ア
you.
タック
Counterblast 1. Bind the rear guard.
スキルを発動ガード
ドライブチェック
There's another Draconic Kaiser
ドライ
Vermilion.
ブチェック
And a Spark Spike. No, Static Rack, not Spark Spike.
バインド
No, 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 no. 5 damage. Not 4 damage. 5 damage.
フロントトリガーだパワープラス
Static Rack boosts Death Scythe and an assault on the Vanguard. Death Scythe skill. Soul Blast 2.
バインド
ノーガードダメージチェックだ
やった次も負けないから
バカな
Ugh.
どのデッキにする
いらっしゃい。どうするんだ。
card pack opening, and nice. I just need to get 3 more copies. Youth Break, Skyfall, Arms, Diablo Diver, Julian. Decisive Axe Dragon. Yay, I just need to get... one more of you.
また来てくれよな。
どのデッキにする？
Yeah, one more of you, and then 3 more of you, and then I can start play testing this deck. I could always get some other grade, look for other grade 1s. Nope. Nope, I'll just have to wait for that one. Saturday's going to be July 4th, and I'm going to be busy that day. So I guess Sunday. Yeah, Sunday afternoon, provided the weather's not too terrible, I will be streaming again. Until then, though, this has been all of Gaming 99. I will see you all next time. Peace.